Hello, welcome to Death Gaming. I'm your host, Tailyon, and we are playing Baldur's Gate in the Tales of Sword Coast. And he finally snapped out of his morale issue. It took a little while, a lot longer than I feel like it should. I guess if we had removed fear, we could probably cast it on him and it would have him hopefully snap out of it. But he's at least fine, finally. And we are going to start our healing process. In the meantime, we have a couple of items we need to grab here. Let's see what we got. Identify. We have a girdle of masculinity, femininity. So, long story short, it changes what gender you are. And then, this is probably the piercing one. Yeah. +3 versus piercing. That's not too bad. And I think for right now, we're going to put that on us until we're done. And let's see. Let's change our spells again. We'll want to sleep. I might actually do 2 sleeps right now. Just as a precaution. Oh, and if you're specialized, you get an extra slot. But if I remember correctly, you have to be able to... you have to have it memorized with the spell... the school of magic that you're specialized in. Alright, can I get us another room, or are they going to say we're too scattered? Alright, so we want to... This actually gives 2 hit points. We'll just rant one more. We're trying to save money.
Something troubling you?
Yeah, see, our delay is making rather tense. I'm not nice when I'm tense. Yeah, they're starting to get a little antsy. That's pretty normal. We're going to head down that way pretty soon anyway. I might actually head down there just directly just to get them off our back. And that way we can also possibly get rid of these. Because these two will start yelling a little bit as well. Let's see. So let's look at our hit points real quick. Everyone maxed? Everyone's maxed. Okay. And you do have your blessing. Okay. So let's go ahead and make sure you have your sleep. Yeah, we're going to rest one more day. Main reason, we are being careful. We do not want to... Oh, you're overweight. Okay, we'll give the... Oh, see? That sword broke. You're going to have that happen a lot. So we're going to give him a lot of weapons. And let's see. Who could use a bow? Could you use a bow? You can. So I think we're going to put you as a bow person. Because he should have pretty good... Yeah, he has like a +3. And let's see, do we have anything else? You're still overweight. That's one thing that's frustrating about Khalid, is he is not very strong.
A simple task.
So let's head on out.
Done and done.
Okay, before everyone goes away or closes for the day, if I remember right, there is a shop around here. Ah, there it is. It's right here. I remember this. There's the smithy. Oh, we never did read that note, did we? Did we keep that note, or did we lose it? Oh. Maybe it's still back in the inn. We'll have to go back and check. I think it was that whole situation with him running away.
What you wish done?
Alright. Could you show us what you have to sell? Alright. Oh, we can sell that. Nice. We're going to hold on to it just to make sure it's... I'm pretty sure it's not what we need to sell, but I want to double check that. And let's see. Yeah, Khalid's going to be more of an attacker anyway, I think. Or up front. So we'll just leave that. All these swords. Ooh, chainmail. I might actually want to put that on him. Okay. So we'll sell that. Sell that Morning Star. Okay. Yeah, come here.
What need ye dead?
Yeah, we'll put that on him. Let's see. Where is that? Oh, yeah, give that back to her. And we'll sell that. Oh, there it is. There's a note. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Tailyon, the foster child of Gorion, last seen in the area of Candlekeep. This person is to be killed in quick order. This offer has been extended to all appropriate guilds. The return of proof shall be no less than 350 coins of gold. As always, any who reveal the plans to the forces of the law shall join the target. So we are actually at 350 now. Nice. Okay, so we did actually do what we needed. Okay, let's actually see what he has for items.
A little bit more than me competition.
See, he actually has magic items, which is what we want. Because those will never break. So as we... Oh, I do want that sling. We're buying that. And so we'll go ahead and get these... Oh, we don't have enough. We're at 640. Okay. But we will want to get these as quickly as we can. Because they will be very helpful. And there's different bullets. Not bullets, but magic items too. Which is really nice. Oh, done. Oh, because I bought... I see what I did. Okay, yep. Where is it? Where's the axe? Or the... staff? That I accidentally clicked on. There we go. We want a good number of bullets so we don't have to worry about it. Let's see. I need to get you a sling. That way you're doing something. Oh, I have a sling that I can give him. Okay, never mind. Yep, get a couple more arrows. You'll need a couple of arrows as well. Okay. Now, I think we should be good. Okay, that can be given to you. Actually make you do, you know, actually make you useful. We can get rid of that. Alright, you are pretty much just range. You're going to be kind of a range person for a while. And you... Let's see. Oh, you don't even need this. Yeah, you're never going to be attacking anything up front. That can go away. And you can't sell the staves. They're useless. So they're, you might as well just drop them.
A little bit more than me competition.
So there we go. All right, now we got everything that we want. Once we're actually high enough level, we are going to come in here and we are going to do something that would not be seen as very good, like. But the reason is there is a magic weapon, or if I remember, there's at least one magic weapon in there that we want.
A simple task.
And we are not going into the temple area just yet. That is a dangerous place to go to. The main reason for that is there are magic creatures in this game that cannot be harmed unless you have magic weapons. So you have to be very cautious of that.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. See? Tailyon knows what's up. Let's see what we have going on in the Jovial Juggler. And I'm going to save just in case. I might have to need to start saving before we go in certain places because of everything going on. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Yes, a simple task.
Come on. You're in the way.
Me timber's bad enough.
Oh, hello.
Bothering me.
No, run, run. Aye. So everyone's heard. Everyone's a rubbernecker then. Is that it? Old Gurk had his famous cloak stolen right off his back by a batch of paltry Teslo. Yeah, it's old news. And if you ever make one crack about the cloakwood being an inappropriate place to lose it, at least I'll put your liver on the menu. Now move on and let the next people in line have their laugh. Okay, so apparently there is a little bit, some other stuff that we need to do. Okay, we dealt with the spider, or well, we read that. I returned a flame dance ring to Joya in the Friendly Arm Inn. She is very appreciative, even if she had no gold to give me. And Gurk, a crusty old dwarf in Beregost, had his supposedly famous cloak stolen from him by a batch of Taslo in the Cloakwood. After our brief encounter, I have come to the conclusion that I'd do almost anything to rid him of that sour mood. Okay. And then let's go talk to this guy, see what he has. Show me your services. Okay, so he just has rooms and drinks. Okay, we don't need to worry about that.
What now, I wonder?
Let's see if we can go. See if anybody's upstairs that we can go check out or talk to. Come on. There we go. Alright. We're just going to take one person in here for right now. Oh, we got someone sleeping in here. Who are you? Oogie Wisham.
Yes.
He's still down there? Who do you mean? That Bjornen. I can feel his eyes looking at me. He's a paladin, you know. They ain't right in the head. They just look at you and you've been judged. Right do they have to do that? And we have some other things. Has he threatened you in some way? Well, no, but I know he's looking for me. Why else would he be down there? Sure, he says he's resting and chatting up the locals, but I just know he's here for me. Well, I'm just going to stay up here till he's gone. Why doesn't he just come up the stairs and get you if he's so interested in you? Well, that would be just too easy, wouldn't it? No, he wants me to sit up here, wondering if he knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I'm up here knowing that he knows. I just know it. Have you talked to someone about this? You seem agitated. Recent evidence suggests that a barrel full of monkeys is not half as much fun as previously claimed, and is in fact rather horrifying. Okay. Goodbye now. Yeah, I think he's a little more loony than Czar.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, let's go talk to him. Let's see how judgy he is. Will you guys get out of the way? They did quite a number on me, those half-ogres. There's a band of them fortifying themselves in the mountains south-southwest of here. If you could give them a taste of justice, that would do me proud. So we have another quest. Bjorn, a paladin currently healing from his wounds in Beregost Jovel Juggler Inn, has asked me to uproot a band of half-ogres. According to his report, they have been fortifying themselves in the mountains south-southwest of town. Okay. And these two connect, if I remember correctly. Yeah, if I remember correctly, they do. I just want to make sure that there isn't another set. Yeah, okay, so there is. Okay.
A simple task.
Alright, let's head on out. I love this game because there is so much you can do.
Of course. Yeah.
Let's see if there's something in this barrel. Nope, nothing. Okay. If I remember right, this is the house that has the spiders in it. And I'm pretty sure we're going to die doing it, but I want to just give you an idea how nasty it is. And we do need more. We need better group before we take this on. This is just to give you an idea of what it's like in there.
Yes,
and we are
omnipresent authority figure.
going to cast a spell. Just to give us a little additional boost as we go in. These are giant spiders, or huge spiders. And yes, they will kick the probably the living crud out of us, but we're going to attempt to survive. And I can't put him to sleep. I do not believe. Let me double check. Okay, so we could possibly try and put him to sleep. I've never tried that before. But we'll start having these guys just come in here and attack.
What you want? This way.
Your voice is ambrosia.
And yeah, we're going to just try and deal with these as we can. Well, we got one that actually worked. Or did we get two of them? Yeah, looks like we got two of them. That's good news. Oh, we actually got three of them. Oh, wow. Okay. I never have actually done it this way with sleep. Sleep is actually a lot more powerful than I gave it credit.
Where to now?
That worked actually quite well. Okay, so it wasn't as dangerous as I thought it would be.
Done and done.
So I just ate my words there just now. There should be no more spiders here. So that is a good tactic to do with what I just did. I'm glad that they actually didn't save, because that could have caused a problem. And it looks like someone gained a level. So that actually, I'm just more amazed that actually worked. Where's their... Okay, so I cast it. Does it not show? Oh, huge spider. Yeah, one saved with the 20. The rest failed. So I guess it would show us only if it succeeded or failed or something like that, I guess. Okay. Let me scroll this down. There we go. And let's see.
Yes,
Let's go
of
check in.
course. Yeah.
There's the boots. There's the wine. And there's a gem. Oh, and we need to not forget proof. I've done that before. I've actually left, got all the way up to her, and I forgot this the spider body back here. So that actually went really, like, that went a lot better than it really thought it would. I'm surprised. Okay, so we have her,
Omnipresent authority figure.
and she has gained a level in fighter. And so the way this works, if for those that had never played second edition, you basically roll the hit dice for fighters. They're if I remember right, they're still a die 10, 1 to 10. But what you do is you half that, so it's effectively a 1d5 dice, and then you add in. Even this gets cut in half. So if it's a +3 on the fighter, they should get the +2, and then on the druid side, they'll only get a +1, which would equal that +3 per hit dice. So let's see what we get. We're at 12. So I'm just kind of curious. We're going to save because we actually defeated those spiders, which I was amazed. She got 6 hit points. That's actually not bad. That's actually very doable. Okay, so she can't go up any higher in weapons. If you are a full-fledged fighter, you can go up to, I believe, 4 or 5 stars in an item, which allows you to be more specialized in what you do. And it gives you extra hits. I think it gives you extra damage and also more attacks per round. So let's see what we have here. If we do... Oh, she doesn't have weapon proficiency. That's my bad. So there's no skills. There's no proficiency slot. I sometimes feel like they should just skip over this, but it's okay. So we are done. And that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. And of course her Thaco is now an 18, which isn't too bad. And let's see. Anything else? Oh, I think it's 18 because of her staff. Because she has 2 skills, she's actually gets a +1 to attack. If you ever want to, you are more than welcome to actually check out this information, and it tells you a little bit about their back history. So if you want to go in here, you can go into biography, and you can actually go and read this. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. You guys are welcome to read it, but I think it's still pretty interesting on how each of them will have a different reaction to how you ask when you ask them about stuff. So let's go check out what Jaheira has to say. There's as she speaks. So I can't. Is she a? She's half elf. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting. We're gonna deal with those after we talk to Emmeline. Information. When asked about her past, Emmeline slaps her shoulder playfully. She said, "You all of people should know, seeing as you grew up together." Yeah, so she's pretty lighthearted about it. And then this is one of the characters that gets dual classed a lot, because if you notice, she has a 17 intelligence. So if I remember correctly, in the second game, Baldur's Gate 2, they actually have her as a thief mage as a dual class. Because what people will do is they get her up to like 6th or 7th level, and because of the level cap, they then go into mage, and they're still able to get her up to like either 7th or 8th level mage. So she can actually be a pretty powerful ally. But what sucks is for a long time in the game, you'll have no access to any of the thieving abilities until she gets up to that appropriate level. So we may go that route. I haven't decided yet. But no, when we talk to him, when asked about his past, Vondaron openly threatens you with bodily harm. So, yeah. Gives you an idea that they work together begrudgingly. Yeah, so it sounds like they do not like each other, but somebody is ordering them to work together. And then if we talk to Zar here. When asked about his past, Zar was very few coherent things to say. His desire to determine the cause of the iron shortage seems benevolent enough, but his motives remains unclear. His ramblings seem disjointed, but his faculties are obviously in good enough order for him to be adept at magic. Yeah, he's a little crazy. That's kind of what chaotic evils, I think, are known for.
Of course, yeah.
So let's see what else is around here. This whole town is huge, where we can explore. Nothing over here. We could go into every single house as well. Some I think are locked, but if I remember right, the majority of them don't have anything in them. And I don't want to bore you all going in every single house. Unless you guys ask for it. If you do, I will go into every single house. And ransack it as best as I can. I mean, you know, look around and make sure, you know, everything's in place. Baldur post? Okay.
I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
Oh, I'm going to assume yes.
Here now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
Oh, yeah, this, I remember this one.
You tell him, Marl.
And he'll tell you, he'll get snarky with you occasionally. Yeah, tempers are flaring. But yeah, you can get some items here too. And some of them are really nice, you know? They're just really expensive. If I remember correctly, we need this History of Faithful coin. There's...
You talking to me?
Hey, I told you to get lost. Ain't no
you talking to
room
me?
here for you trouble-making strangers. No need to get all bent on ship. There's plenty of bar for us all. I'm sorry. I don't want any trouble. I'll just go on my way. I'll go where I like, pal. Yeah. Say one more word, I'll run you through. Say sorry. Don't want any trouble. I'll just go away. That's the way. Get on back to whatever hole you crawled out of. This here tavern's for decent, hardworking folk. We don't need to yet get a trade or something instead of wandering around annoying what should be left alone. Yeah, don't worry. We're on our way out.
Of course.
And if I remember right, the reason we need the book, there is a house we need to go into. I just need to remember which one. These houses here are really hard to determine where the actual door is.
It's a hard to find.
Yeah, remember Firebeard? The one that we kind of stole the identify scroll instead of giving it back to him? Ah, your old Gorion sword, the lonely kid of Candlekeep, of course. I heard about the loss of Gorion, and I must give you my deepest condolences. I hope since you've left Candlekeep you kept up on your reading. Oh, the world of books. I have heard that a new copy of the wondrous tome, The History of the Faithful Coin, can be had for a pretty penny in one of the stores around here. If you would be so kind as to buy it for an old man like myself, I'll gladly reimburse you. I'd even give you a little bonus to help in your travels. It must be so hard with Gorion gone. And we do actually have it. Yeah. Met our old friend in Beregost, Firebeard Elvenhair, an elderly mage who visited the library at Candlekeep on occasion, has asked me to check out the stores in the area to purchase a copy of the History of the Fatal Coin for him, should I ever set eyes on it. Confining as its walls could be, there are days when I miss Candlekeep with every bone and every ounce of flesh in my body. This, I guess, is just going to be one of those days. Alright, well, we have the items, so let's go ahead and talk to him. And say, hey, guess what we have?
Folk nowadays.
You are generous to an old man, so I will be generous in turn. Let me give you another book in exchange. It's a touch darker than what you have given me, but I sense that you might enjoy it nonetheless. Okay, so we got a book. The History of the Dead 3. History of Dead 3, Knucklebones, Skull Bowling, and Empty Throne. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'll let you kind of read it. It's kind of lengthy. And here's the 3 original gods of strife, murder, and death. Bane, Baal, and Miracle. This was before Cyric in the Time of Troubles. That kind of gives you... if I remember right, this is done after the Time of Troubles. This is set in. So Baal's dead at this point, and so is, at this time, Bane and Miracle also have been removed. If I remember right, Bane somehow got resurrected, and I think it was through his son, or like, I want to say his son. I can't remember the whole history. It's been a long time since I've dealt with Faerun's history. And then they consider the gods' offer and agreed. As I said, there's a lot to go through this. I'm going to go a little bit faster, since I don't want to just spend the whole time just going through this. Oh yeah, Malar, whatever. Okay, and that's it. So we can sell that. But yeah, that book's kind of an interesting thing to look through and actually read it. Alright, let's see what else is in this area. Let's finish clearing out this map. Make sure there's no more quests. I don't think there's any more quests around here. If I remember correctly. And I think we looked already. Yeah, we have that. High Hedge, that's actually over here. And there is a person I want to go find over there as well. We're going to be getting rid of these guys pretty soon. I want to get my final group together soon. I would like to get 2nd level in all our people before we go there, though. Main reason? It's not a nasty place, but it does have some... if I remember right, there's a lot of skeletons. And those are going to cause a lot of problems. Because they throw daggers at you. Or throwing knives. And even though they have a hard time really hitting us, the sheer number that come at you, sometimes you're having like 6 to 8 of them attacking you at one time. So it can be a very dangerous place to go. And we go there for several reasons. But we need magical items too to deal with some of the guardians. And the great part about the guardians is they are really good experience. So that's the reason why we do it. And I think we've got all the edge done. Well, no, we still have half the map still to look through. Oh, I know there was somebody we need to talk to. I almost forgot. He's back down this way. I think. Yeah, I think he was down over at one of the inns. That's what I'm trying to find real quick. This it? Oh, no, that's not. That's okay. That's just something in the window. Okay, I think I know where it's at. Okay. Nope, we don't want to go in there. It's... Oh, yeah, there it is. It's down here. Let's go in here. There's a person that we need to talk to. That's right here. And then we'll go in here and make sure there's no trouble in here as well.
Hello there.
Hello.
I have a pretty proposal for you.
I have heard that you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguards for my mistress? Sure, we're always on the lookout for money. I'm Garrick, and I work for Silky Rosanna. She's the most skilled musician and actor along the Sword Coast. In fact, she's to play at the Duchal Palace before the month's done. But she's been having some trouble of late. Some thugs have been hired by Feldepost to hurt her bad because she didn't perform at his inn when she was supposed to. You can't blame her for not showing up. What with a villain like Feldepost running the place, she needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldur's Gate. She's willing to pay 300 gold. What do you say? Sure, that sounds fair. Okay. Let's head on over. Oh, you're finally... Okay.
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, thespian extraordinaire.
So Garrick, these are the only mercenaries you can find? I guess they'll have to do. You look to be worth about 300 gold. That's what my little Garrick offered you, isn't it? I offered them 300 gold, just like you told me. Very well then. I assume that Garrick has explained what your duties are. You must simply dispose of the ruffians when they come to threaten me. They shouldn't be too hard to deal with, but I would advise you to strike fast. Whatever you do, don't speak with them. One of them is a mage whose mystic words can sway even the most wise of men.
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, thespian extraordinaire.
Here they are now. Feldepost thugs. Strike when I tell you. Greetings, Silky. We're here, as you've asked, and we have the... Don't try to threaten me. I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I brought friends. What are you talking about? We're here with the gems that... Shut up! There's no weaseling out of this one. Strike now! Kill them all! And if we were evil, I probably would. But we're not. Stop this madness. We won't murder these who are obviously innocent men. Our deal is off. In any case, you're probably too cowardly to be any good in a fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you. Okay, and everyone, attack please.
My blade will...
Yep, no spells for you. And that happens. And I don't know how she got that off. Yep, and this is what happens when you die. We're gonna go through this. And this is why we save a lot. See, that's why we do this a lot. Okay. Oh, how far back are we? Oh, we are way back, aren't we? Hold on. No, we're at... Okay, we have a quick save at the Feld point. Okay, good. That would have been really sad. I would have had to just cut and get us back to where we were. But at least we're not too far back. Okay, that's not bad. Okay.
Done and done.
So, what I'll go ahead and do is just get us back through this real quick. Go talk to
It's
you.
hard to
Simple
find
task.
decent folk nowadays.
Yep. Hey.
It's
we
hard
go.
to find decent folk nowadays.
Oh, did I not get the book? Hold on.
Yes.
Oh, did I never get the
What
book?
now, I wonder? Well, of course. Done.
Oh, it probably saved us just before we went in. Okay.
I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I? I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't
Here now, get out.
Yeah,
like it.
I know.
You tell him, Marl.
Done and done. I got
We'll deal with you in a
Here
minute.
for you.
Okay, everybody just stay still. And you go up here.
I'll do your tile here for you.
There we go. Let's grab what we need, which is the book. Alright.
Yes.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
No need to get all bent in shape. There's plenty of room for all of us. Hey, I take whatever shape I want. I'm sick of you freakish adventurers going out, consorting with gods know what, and dragging your trouble back into my hometown. What do you say to that? I just do what I think is right. We solve a lot more trouble than we cause. Very nearly anyway. Yeah, we don't want to make this a laughing matter. Let's see. And we're not going to push him back, but we'll just say, hey, we'll just buy you a new round. We'll buy you a round. What do you say? I ain't your friend, you ain't mine. And it'll be a cold day on night before I have a drink with the likes of you. Best you keep your filthy dungeon money to yourself. Better yet, how about I put you and your dead money where it belongs? Okay, that didn't work.
What now, I wonder?
For the fallen!
Did he die or is he... He's got one hit point. That's kind of weird.
Yes. A
For
simple
the
task.
fallen!
in this.
Not sure why he's at one hit point. What's going on here? Let's look this up here. Text Marl. Oh, he just went unconscious. He didn't die. Okay. Oh, probably because he was using his fists. I gotcha.
What now? Done and done.
Hey, don't click me. I don't want any trouble.
Hey, it wasn't my fault. Where's Marl? Who are you?
Do you mind? I'm off to go shopping.
Okay, she's a little, have fists. Okay. Yeah, I could have sworn there was wasn't there a Marl or somebody around here? Unfortunately, the person died. Yeah, I don't know where he went, so we're not going to worry about it. He's at least... Nope, we want to loot the body, because that's what we adventurers do.
I can, but try.
Yes. Done.
But, yeah, that was a sad day. Not what I wanted to do. Because I think there's a way you can not have him die. And I have your book for you.
Decent folk nowadays.
And we'll go sell it. But
Of course.
let's go ahead and go down here. We're not going to worry about coming up around and clearing that. We'll do that maybe off screen or
Ryan
something.
would be proud of your actions.
That was just a sad day. Oh, we don't want...
Make me sick.
Yeah, I know. We're goody two-shoes. That's okay. Okay, yeah, we need to go right here. But yeah, I don't know how she got off that magic, that lightning bolt. Because I know we were hitting her.
Where to now?
Nature's servant awaits.
I'm a fine-looking strumpet.
We're gonna get that spell on. Or that, not the spell, but that. Okay. We're gonna save this time.
Smiles, everyone. Smile.
And
Proposal for you.
we're going to go ahead and say that sounds fair. Why don't you show us your mistress? And let's try not dying this time. Come on, guys. Where you at? Okay. And I want you back. You back.
You have need.
You get to talk. You get to be up in her face. You get to be up in her face.
Now I want a simple
Greetings,
task.
mercenaries.
The 300.
I am Silky, thespian extraordinaire.
And here they come. We're just going through this since we saw what the
Mercenaries. I am Silky,
information already is.
thespian extraordinaire.
Nope, we're not going to kill them. And let's try and actually do something this time. Okay.
What now I wonder?
Something troubling you?
Yeah, cast a spell on her. Well, that worked. I was worried about getting hit again. Okay, so there is a spell item that we can't. Okay. Cannot use that item. What is it? Oh, okay. Sets AC to 0. It can only be used by warriors. Okay. And we have a staff. We didn't even have to buy it. Can you identify it? No, you cannot. Your lore is not high enough, but we know it's a +1. So we will take it. And then there's the wine, the body, and all that. Okay. But we can talk to everybody. But we're going to save that.
I've got the best prices this side
But
of
thank you for
Cornwall.
stopping the evil witch before she killed us. Here, take this as a token of our appreciation. Oh, we got a gem. Okay. And let's go ahead and combine these a little bit. Oh, we still need to... Let's get that. I forgot that we had that. Okay, now we have it. Memorized. Good. And we can talk to Garrick.
Sir.
Suki's dead! I guess she had it coming. You can't be evil like her and expect to get away with it. I'm out of a job now. Would it be too much to ask if I could join with your group? No, we don't need anyone else. Because if you do... If I remember right, he goes in here. I don't know if he ever comes back, but we don't need him. I do want to go check out this other inn. See if there's anything in here. I think there is a quest in here. I don't know if there's anybody else going to cause troubles, though. Can we get in? There we go. Okay, this guy right here, if I remember right, will steal from you, but he gives you a quest, too.
I wish I had my old tobacco pipe.
Damn blasted hobgoblin bullies! Pulled the boots right off my own 2 feet and headed into the Badlands right south of Beregost. I'll pay you 100 gold pieces to show them who's boss and get those boots back. Hey, isn't that Keldath or Ormulur? And yeah, he steals gold. So you'll make about... But you don't want to keep talking to him because he will keep taking money. But he will be honest with you and at least give you your reward when you bring him his boots. Alright, so let's go ahead and rent. That way we can get some of our spells back.
Yes.
And, yeah, let's see. A pesky thief named Zerlog has been pickpocketing me every time I try to get a word in edgewise, but I'd rather not cause a scene. He did mention losing some boots to hobgoblins to the Badlands south of the city, though. I get the sense somehow that returning these boots to him may be the only way to make peace and have my goods returned. He can be found in the Burning Wizard Tavern. Okay. And is there anything else? Let's see, we did that. I feel we might be almost done with this town with stuff, and we can head back towards the Friendly Arm Inn. and turn in those rewards that we have. Because it would be nice to get that done. And I think, if I remember right, there's like a house over here. And I think it's supposed to be like the mayor's house. Or equivalent. I think it's around here. No, that takes us to the temple area. Yeah, we don't want to go there.
Of course.
Yeah, here's basically, it's like a really nice area that you can go, but there's nothing in it. You can obviously rob it if you want to, but once again, we're playing a good character, or goodish type character, because we will occasionally break the rules when we need to. And we'll just go ahead and head back and turn in this reward if we can. Come on. We're getting up to the north somewhere. Yep, there we are. Okay. Oh, let's save before we go through. And we'll go ahead and just travel straight to it.
Of course. Yeah.
So we went 12 hours. We'll probably start having people saying I'm tired, which is understandable. Because that is a long walk. And once we get this turned in, we probably should start heading towards Neshkel, I think is the town name. Get people in their single lines here. And you can actually change these by right-clicking, and these are all the different... Yes, I know, we will. These are all the different formations. So it is always nice to be able to determine what you have here. So I have my favorite ones. I don't have them all in here just yet, but eventually we will.
You must gather your party before...
Alright, well let's go talk to these guys. And then we can sell, hopefully, a few items. Alright, where are you at? There you are. No, it's not in here. He's in here. Here you go. It was a weird one, weren't he? Ugh. I can still smell him on you. I'll pay you 10 gold pieces for returning the girdle and another 60 to find the nearest bath. And gave us 800 experience. That's pretty nice. Alright, we need to head up. Alright, and looks like we can sell the girdle. That one girdle, so we will do that. But let's give you your spider and your wine and your boots. Ah, I'm so glad I can move home again. Bentley is a kindly man, but it is always best not to push favors too far. Here's 120 gold for your trouble. I'll just take those old boots from you, and you can have any other possessions. Come talk to me again, if you have any other possessions. Okay, so we gave her the boots, and we should be able to talk to her for the wine now. I see you have the largest of those pesky spiders in my house. With this one dead, I'm sure the others will have run away. You are too kind to an old gnome like myself. Thank you so much. If you have any other possessions, come talk to me again. More experience, more gold. This one is really worth it.
A stout hammer will fix
me
most any
wine.
bandit.
Here's your 75 gold pieces, and thanks for clearing out the spiders on your way through. If you have any other possessions, come talk to me again. And that should be everything. Yep. That really wasn't too bad. Like, okay, pesky thief. Yep, sold the boots. She isn't the most charismatic person I've ever met. She gave me 70 pieces of gold for returning her girdle, but only after informing me that 60 of those were to go towards my bathing fund. And then 120 pieces of hard cold currency for an old pair of boots. A good deal by any measure, despite the creatures guarding them. Landrin has paid me a pretty penny for the body of the biggest spider in her house. 100 gold pieces, and to be honest, I earned every piece. Which is really sad. We got more for the boots than we did for killing the spiders. And 75 gold for Lauren's wine. Must have been a good vintage or vicious home brew. if we talk to her
You
again,
cannot get better than the
she's just saying,
stability
hey,
stone
nice to see you
walls
all.
provide.
Where to
So
now?
let's go ahead and go sell this stuff real quick.
Done? A simple task.
And who has all this equipment? Or all the items? You do. Okay. I don't care about that one that can be sold. The reason I'm putting them all on one person is just easier to sell than trying to have to organize it all.
Yes. A simple
Because
task.
if you try to sell with anybody, they have to be close enough to him. Which is another reason why I'm like, we're just gonna just do this. And let's see what we can sell. That? Ooh, 600 for that. That's pretty good. Oh, we can't sell the book. Oh, darn. We'll find somebody that we can sell it, or we'll just drop it. But 1,000 gold, that's really good. I will take that. And then let's rest, because we did have to... Oh, yeah, the party's scattered.
What now, I wonder?
Come here, everybody.
Where to now?
That's one thing that this game really gets frustrating with, is everybody has to be in a certain area. Otherwise, it's like, nope, it's not going to work. But,
Yes.
cool. So, I think this is a pretty good spot to end as we finish that area. And we will start heading back south. But if you've enjoyed what you've been seeing, I'd ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you feel up to it, join us over on my Discord server. You'll be able to find the link in the video description. And that way you can be kept up to date when new videos are coming out. And also see what new series I'd like to do on the channel in the future. And as always, I hope to see you all next time. Until then.